This is the most important certification that you have to get in Australia if you want to work in hospitality or tourism during your working holiday visa. I'm Airlie and I've been traveling Australia for more than 4 years and I've worked in hospitality, tourism, construction, mining and agriculture. And in this video, I'm going to help you understand what this certification is, why it is one of the most important tickets that you can get in Australia, how to do it in each state, how much it costs, everything about it. This is one of the many videos that I made for our community of backpackers in Australia, where we teach everything about the working holiday visa. If you want to learn more tips and tricks that will help you with your 88 days and with your working holiday visa in general, join our community. There's a link in the description below. So now let's play the video. Hey friends, welcome back. Today we are talking about one of the most basic yet essential certificates for working in Australia, the Responsible Service of Alcohol, also known as RSA. By law, you're not legally allowed to make or serve alcoholic drinks without completing this training certificate. So it is absolutely mandatory if you want to work in hospitality, because no employer will hire you without it. The RSA is well known among backpackers, but surprisingly, many still haven't done it. So if you're planning to work in hospo, there's no way around it. You just have to do it. And depending on the state where you will be working, you will need a specific type of RSA. And there are 3 main types that we will discuss later. Each type varies slightly, so it's important to know which one applies to you. It's not very expensive, usually ranging between $30 to $50, depending on the state. And the only exception though is New South Wales, where it costs $130. So let's go online and break down the options. So this is the website where I did all my online training for the RSA. The website is called Express Online Training. They are one of the approved education providers for the RSA. And you have to be careful online, because there is a lot of other websites offering much cheaper RSA courses, but a lot of them are fake RSAs, as they sell you a training course for $10, but it is not the official RSA course. So after you complete that one, you don't get the RSA, and you just have to come back here and pay the official one. So just do it here, and you will have no problems at all. You cannot fail the RSA, so you can do this training here too. Here we can see all the options that we have, depending on the state that you are. It looks like there is a lot of options and one for every state, but in summary, there is only three options. First and most common one is the general one, the RSA Online Australia. This course is valid for Queensland, Western Australia, South Australia, Northern Territory, Canberra and Tasmania. So if you choose any of these RSA Online and any of these states that I just mentioned, it's going to be the same course, which is this one. It costs $29 and is fully online, taking about 4 to 5 hours to complete, so a whole morning or afternoon. Next, we have the Victoria one. This one costs $49 and covers Victoria in addition to the states covered by the general one. Plan to work in Melbourne or elsewhere in Victoria, this might be a better option for you. And finally, there's the RSA New South Wales, which is the most expensive at a whopping $129. This RSA is required if you plan to work in New South Wales, for example, Sydney. So note that the Victoria RSA covers everywhere except New South Wales, and the New South Wales covers everywhere but Victoria. And the general one doesn't cover either of them. So you have to choose what you have to do. Now let's have a quick look into how to enroll and complete your RSA. So you just press here in the Start Course Now for free, and it will bring you to a sign up page where you will put your personal details, phone number and email. So this is how the RSA works. First, you will go through more than 100 theory questions here online and you will complete them. And second, you will have a phone call with an assessor for a role-playing scenario. And that's it. Once you have done these 2 things, you will get the RSA certificate in your email box. So let's start by looking at the theory part. First here, we have the instructions where they explain how everything works. Then here in the resources, you have all the PDFs, official PDFs that you can download them and save them. Then in the course notes, it's the same PDF that we had before, but they are here online. And then in the last part of questions, it's where you have to answer. They have made it really easy, because here in the questions, when you click View Slide, it brings you to the exact page in the course notes where you will find the answer. So you find the answer here, you go to questions, you put it here, and you click next questions, and you keep doing like this for the whole 148 questions. So it takes a little bit of time. And when you're done, you're going to get an email or a message asking you for a time that works for the assessor to call you. Then someone will call you. You'll have to role play on a scenario where you are a waiter or a bartender working in a venue, and a customer that is clearly drunk will come to ask you for another drink. And you just have to say something like, I am sorry, sir or ma'am, I cannot legally keep serving you alcohol as you have been drinking for a while now. I could offer you a glass of water instead if you prefer. You have to literally say something like this. They will explain you after you have done these questions. And once you've done this, the assessor will say, great, that was good enough, you got the RSA, and then they will send it to you into your email. Really easy, everyone gets it, so no worries at all. Once you have completed your RSA, make sure to keep it safe and accessible into a Google Drive or Notion, as you will need it for any hospitality job in Australia. In summary, the RSA is one of the most basic and important certificates to have. It is a must for anyone looking to work in hospitality, so you just have to invest that money and do it. The General RSA or the Victoria RSA are the most cost-effective options unless you're specifically planning to work in New South Wales. Now you understand why the RSA is such an important certification to get in Australia during your working holiday visa. It is not a nice to have, it is a must have, it is legally required. But there is another certification that you have to get if you want to do your 88 days. So watch this video next if you want to learn about this other crucial ticket that you need if you want to work in hospitality or tourism in Australia, and especially if you want to do your 88 days.